Okay, so our next quest is not available until 68. I thought it was going to be 67, but I guess it would be 68 and then 50. Or 68 and then 70. Because Bard stories! Okay. So we're done here. Let's go back to Anakuro. Oh, different zone. Oh, we're in Yangsha. This villager claims to have knowledge of what we seek. I can only tell you what I've heard. Whether or not there is truth to it, you must decide for yourselves. If I may ask, what exactly is this treasure? Forgive me, I had forgotten it can speak. I do not mean to question your decision to come here, but I sincerely doubt any treasure you find will compare to this doll. That may well be true, but our aim is to create a collection. To that end, we came here following the rumors of a treasure here from Namai. No doubt a burdensome quest if every piece must be a curiosity such as you. Sadly, I cannot say what this treasure is, only that its owner is of the Namazu. How can you be certain what they possess is of any worth? He has been seen carrying something about the glittering basin with the greatest of care, but only briefly. Upon realizing he is not alone, he leaves with all haste. He speaks with no one, and so we are left to wonder what it is he guards so dearly. If you mean to approach him, it will not be easy. How are we to strike a deal with such a seemingly skittish character? Find something he'll trade for. That he might stay and consider an exchange instead of running away. Yes, an excellent idea. Then let us begin our search. Not so fast, my friend. Even if he were to appear before us here and now, we have not with which to barter. Our time would be better spent learning about this Namazu. The Tsukumu is a toy that's made to look like the Ojin. That's what they're called. The turtle folks. The Kojin. But he's possessed by a kami, a spirit, so he talks. And so the Kojin don't value normal things like gold and precious gems and stuff. What they value is items that are influenced by kami and have great stories usually. We've already inconvenienced Sokard greatly. We must not keep him away from his other duties. Sympathy for a comrade? Well, I suppose it would be prudent to know where the Namazu can be found when we are ready to bargain. Very well, let us find an ideal location and better survey the area. Yeah, that's the Kojin thing. Basically, they run around looking for objects that have like some kind of story. They become charged with emotion, so to speak, of these items. So they have great value to them. Not necessarily anybody else. But like that doll happened to be one after we collected a bunch of stuff. It started talking. here's the destination. Search your surroundings for the Namazu. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the Namazu and inspect him with left click. Got him. Where'd he go? Oh, okay. That's what I did here. Yeah, catfish people. That's what they are. You found him? Well done, Silkard. But where is he headed? We must find a better vantage point. There was a couple quests like this out here where it was, basically, you were finding Imperial soldiers and hitting them with poison darts. With Lady Aery. Search your surroundings once more for the Namazu. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the Namazu and inspect him by pressing the left click. Okay, so that's all the farther left to right we're going. Got you. He seems to be digging. This must be where he buried the treasure. At least we can see what it is he guards so dearly. Ah, so it is a vase we are after. The only question remaining now is why must he act in secret? The answer must be our key to approaching him. Uh-oh, Kojin of the Red. The Red Kojin? So we are not the only ones come in search of a treasure. Quickly, Kabuto, tuck me away and get down there. We have to stop them. Stay back. The Mazu is safe, but they've taken the vase. We have to get it back. Please, please, just leave me alone. No need to fear, friend. We are here to help. You hear that? The bungling blue and his wet nurse want to help. No need to worry your pretty little shell. We've only come to retrieve what is by rights ours, and he was more than willing to give it to us. Give it to you? You're a liar, and you still have the lumps to prove it. You're here to help, yes, yes? Then you can start by teaching these brutes a lesson. This treasure belongs in the vault. You know this to be true. Now stand down. No, give back the vase. Oh, how curious. Before he spoke as a whining child, but now he speaks as a would-be warrior. Lay down your sword and surrender. If you do, we may consider allowing you to work as one of our mercenaries. I would rather die than serve you red brutes. Watch your tongue. You stand in the presence of General Hirumaki of the Red. Now, Shaggy. Let's not be rash if this would be word. Given the right incentive, I'm sure he and his brothers will be convinced to join us. Never, not for all the treasure in the world. Again with your whining. Perhaps the blue are not worthy of having mercenaries after all. Though I could be convinced, mark my words, when next we meet, I will have you on your knees begging to join us. What? Go get them. Those fiends, do they think we will simply let them walk away? That doll, it talks. Yes, well, though your coach and savior here is indeed brave, he is not the best with words. I step in on occasion to speak on his behalf. But enough of that. Kabuto, you must follow them. Silkard and I will be right behind you. A doll that speaks. Interesting. Thank you for saving me. Would that we had met on better terms. My name is Gyoki. Silkard, go and assist Kabuto. I will be along shortly with our new friend here. So far, we've only met one of his race, Namazu, and he was a jerk. He tried to sell us out to the Empire. He had reinforcements lying in wait. I managed to fend them off, but he got away. Come on, Kabuto. There you are. What of Vase? Were you able to take it back from them? My apologies, Tsukumo. No need to concern yourself. No, actually, I'm glad to be rid of it. As Yuki tells it, there's a rather unpleasant story behind that vase. Indeed there is. It was not until after I came in possession of it that I learned of the misfortune that befell each of its previous owners. Curse. When the birds first began to follow me, I thought nothing of it, but then their droppings came. Every day a torrent, a maelstrom of dung from the heavens. I grew suspicious soon after I learned the vase had been cursed by its maker. I made every effort, took every opportunity to get rid of it, whether I dropped it into the ocean or abandoned it on a mountainside. It always found its way back to me, as did the storms of poop. Eventually, I learned a way the curse may be broken. It involves a small ritual which must be performed while alone. Otherwise, the misfortune would spread, and we mustn't have that. No. But if the Red Kojin want it, they can have it. I see. Truly, the world is full of strange treasures. In any case, I suspect the curse will soon come to an end. They will be taking the vase to the Kojin's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Once enshrined within, it will be purified by the myriad kami inside. The vase will haunt you no longer. Oh, thank goodness. I must repay you for your kindness. Come, if there is anything you would ask of me, name it. Any thoughts, Silkard? Let Kabuto decide. How modest of you. Well, go on, Kabuto. The decision is yours. Well, the Blue Kojin are seeking allies, and, But of course, you are mostly merchants and traders, yes? This suits my plans perfectly. I was looking for partners with whom to do business. Forgive me for interrupting, but I cannot help but notice you have quite the charm. What? I'm flattered, truly, but I don't think it would work between a Namazu and... It is old, but it is an exquisite shine. Yes, that is indeed a marvelous chime that dangles about your neck. Oh, my chime. Of course. What else could you have meant? You have a good eye, Tsukumo. These charms are the pride and joy of Namazu. Why, I've worn this one about my neck since my first name day. Within a brilliant shine, matched only by that of your kind-hearted soul, no doubt. Please stop before you make me blush. Tell you what, as a show of good faith between soon-to-be partners in trade, how would you like one of these chimes? Not mine, of course, but I'm certain I can find you one. Find one for you. That would be wonderful. Then I'm off to check my storehouse. When I find one, I shall send it to Tamamizu post-haste. That went rather well, would you not agree? With Gyoki safe and a splendid shine promised to our vault, I believe our work here is done. Let us return to Tamamizu with a well-earned respite. Respite. Please be something higher level. Please not Stasha. That's all I care about. Please not Stasha. The Aery! Excellent. Oh. They're ready to go. I like it. Go, go, go! That'll be enough of that. Well, that song was useless. Bottles of high elixir. Treasure. Alright, I guess we're not getting all the treasure chests. I'm not going to run back at the end and do it. First boss. Ta-da! Nope. Pretty sure we already have one of those. Yep. Already got one of those. Next. That was just me. of healing. Those are super low and I don't need them. Compared to what I have, those are super low. Yeah, I didn't think that through. I didn't really need to do that. Oh. This is how fast the Aery goes. We're done. Well, last boss already. Okay. Nope.